Hello everyone and welcome to this gaming play video about Police Chase Race. This is an iOS game for the iPhone and the iPad, made by Boomit Games, and we're gonna test it on the iPhone 5. And actually it's a very simple game with a very simple concept, but it's very enjoyable and I think a lot of people will like this. It's a kind of game that you could play while waiting for the bus, the tram or the metro. If you enjoy Flappy Bird, for instance, it has kind of the same gameplay mechanics, but with this concept. However, I think it's best for me to just dive right into the game with you and explain exactly how to play the game, so you can actually see for yourself if it's something that you like or not. I want to say that the game is free, so you don't have to pay anything. And while there are microtransactions, it's none of them are mandatory, and none of the microtransactions give you any advantage or something like that. So that's what I want to say before we dive into the game. Let's go now, let's play, let's press the play button, sorry, and dive right into the game. Okay, so as you can see, there are two cars, so you have the police car and the bandit car. The police car is actually chasing the criminals, obviously, but what's funny is you actually control both cars. And the gameplay mechanic is as simple as, if I don't press the screen, they stay in the middle, and if I press on the screen, they go to the sides. So that's, very simply said, what the gameplay is in its entirety. And you also have these diamonds that you can collect, which will later on allow you to unlock new car models. I've already unlocked a few more, but we will go through that in a second. So the goal is nothing more than to go as far as you can, but what's cool is that it does become more difficult over time. So the further you go, the more difficult, because I actually beat my high score and I just didn't make it in time, sadly enough. But yeah, that's about it. You actually need to go as far as you can. It's an addicting kind of gameplay, and I think a lot of people will like this. There are a lot of people I know that enjoy this kind of gameplay. So for now you can already make up your mind whether this is something for you or not, because that's one thing I have to say. That's about it. I would say overall the biggest disadvantage of the game is that it's relatively repetitive, and it's mostly also the same environments that you'll play in, but yeah, that's about it. So, but I enjoy this kind of repetitive gameplay, especially if I only have 10 minutes of spare time or something like that. This is the kind of game for those situations. As you can see right here, you can per try, you can go one further. So if I press yes, we will be able to resume from where we are, but it will show you an advert first. So let me do that. I will skip the advert right here, but so yeah, here we are. It immediately resumes after you finish the advert, so that's one thing keep in mind. Damn it. Yeah, sometimes it's more difficult when you actually need to avoid an obstacle in midair. But yeah, that's about it. Let's actually go into a few of the unlockables. As I said, you could collect these diamonds, and every 150 diamonds you can unlock a car, which is what you'll see down below here. And it will present you 6 boxes that you can choose from. Just pick one. I will just pick this one, and I just unlocked the factory workers. To choose this one, you press next, and you press the play button again, and then you choose a car before you play, and then you can actually swipe through all of them. And so this is one that we just unlocked, I think, or actually, I don't know, no, it's not, I don't remember which one, but as you can see, I unlocked a few already. You will see that the ones that are locked can actually be unlocked at any time if you pay 0.99 cents for them, or I think like $0.99, I guess, $1, which is something you could do, but let me be honest, you can unlock all of these cars under 3 hours or 2 hours, as I guess right now, because you can farm the diamonds so easily and so fast that there is no point to purchase them, especially not separately. What you could do is press the unlock all button, and then you can unlock all the cars immediately. I think there are like 25 or 30 in total. You can unlock all of them for €6. But I would personally not do that. If you want to support Boombeat games, and I think they deserve support, then instead I would go to the settings menu, which is right here. You can actually go to remove ads, and then it will remove all the intrusive ads that appear at the bottom of your game, or after you finish the game, or if you open up the game. And that would be the actual worthwhile microtransaction to do to support Boombeat games. Now that we're in this menu, there are a few things you can do. You can change the language. There are quite a lot of languages, which is good. You can enable or disable the sound, and you can restore the purchases should they be gone. You can also connect with Facebook, so that you can then play with your friends, or at least, you know, try to rank up as high as possible with your friends, which is then something you can see here at these tabs. So yeah, that's what the majority of the gameplay amounts to. Yeah, there are also achievements actually that you can look up. I think there are 13 in total, if I recall correctly. Sorry. 13 in total. It's a good way to try to get some achievements from the game, and allows you to have some replay value to obtain some of the achievements. So in overview, I think that Police Chase Race has very good controls. That's one of the first most important things. It's well optimized. It runs very good even on my iPhone 5, which is very important, especially if you need to be very precise and time your touches well. So that's a great thing. For the rest, I think the art design is very enjoyable. It has all these plain colors and quite the cubic design that Minecraft has, which a lot of people will like. Maybe some will not like, maybe some think it's too simple, but at least it allows for the visibility to be really good. So if you're gonna crash, it's 99% of the time because of bad timing and not because you couldn't see the obstacles. A few disadvantages, but why is there no music? Again, I've seen this a lot in apps now. Yeah, I know it's an iPhone and it's an iPad, but why no music? I mean, it would add more thrill to the tense gameplay than it currently has, and a lot of my own music really does not fit within the context of this game. So why no custom music? That would be cool. And I would probably say the biggest disadvantage is the fact that it's very repetitive in its environments. I haven't seen anything other than the Haven and the city and the farming fields. So I mean, that's enough for about an hour of gameplay, but then it's like, okay, again the farm field, okay, again the Haven. It does change within each gameplay themselves, but I mean, it's the starting point that should be switched more, in my opinion. But for people who like simple games, I think this is a good pickup, and especially it's free, so why not just try it? So big props to Boombeat Games. A review will follow very shortly in the weekends. It will be a short review. There is not much to say about the game than what it has to offer. So it should be praised for its simplicity, though it's not a huge revolution of an app. There are probably other games with similar mechanics out there. But it's worth showcasing the game, and I think a lot of people will enjoy playing Police Chase Race. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like. Should you enjoy this game, then don't forget to share it with your friends on Twitter or Facebook. I will see you in the next review or in the next GamingPlay video, and if not, maybe I will see you in game.